All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast, Talk THUAS. I'm Kara Ivory, and in today's episode, we will be discussing internationalization for students in the Netherlands. Make sure to listen to the end. My guest today, once again, is Leyla A. She's a second-year psychology student at Leiden University, and she's super passionate about mental health, culture, and social psychology. She's here today to share her thoughts and experiences on being an international student and the struggles international students might face. Hi, Leyla. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start right away with the first question. What can you tell us about your experience at Leiden University regarding internationalization and the experience of an international student?
Well, I would say I've had a pretty positive experience considering internationalization, as we are an international psychology track. So there's lots of different nationalities, lots of different cultures, and it's a really great environment to be around because there's so many different people to get to know.
What would some struggles be for international students regarding their mental health when they move to a new country like the Netherlands?
While studying psychology, I learned a lot about the mental health problems or troubles that people face considering acculturation or a crisis of identity when moving to a new country and trying to adopt new customs. I personally didn't have many issues with acculturation, as Germany is pretty similar to the Netherlands, but I did meet many people who had these identity issues while trying to adopt new customs that maybe contradicted their home country's beliefs. So I would say trying to be open to new experiences and keep an open mind.
And how would you tell international students to maintain their cultural identity while also adapting Dutch customs and of course integrating in this new country that they're living in?
Well, personally, I try to stay in contact with people from my home country to keep close with what's going on back there, while also trying to make friends from Germany living in the Netherlands to kind of create a home away from home with a small community who I feel supported by. But I also try to branch out and make new friends, especially some Dutch friends as I'm living here, and they can kind of show me the ways of the world over here, get me accustomed to the culture, basically.
And I'd like to reference the first podcast we did together. We were talking about learning the language and finding housing and, the struggles that you have when you first come to the country. And how would you say that a common language helps us make new friendships, helps us branch out? And how would you advise people that think that they haven't branched out enough on how to branch out more?
Well, I think this is a pretty common phenomena that, students try to move to a different country to expand their horizons and meet new people. And then we tend to seek comfort in people who are very similar to us and try to stay in homogeneous friendship groups. So I would say that it's important to actively seek out people who are different from you, maybe have differing opinions or interests, and really broaden your horizons, like I said, and try to branch out. And I think learning the language that for me, the case was Dutch. So I made an effort to learn Dutch to try and open more doors and be able to meet new people and make new connections. I think that's really important.
That's such a nice way of looking at it. I love that. Just to summarize everything we've said, international students have to keep an eye on is an open mind, an open heart, an open will, and just staying positive, trying to not forget who you are yourself, staying in contact with your old friends, your old family, while also trying to make new friends and a new family in this new place that they are living in.
Yeah, I would say stay true to yourself, but accept that yourself can also change.
I love that. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you everybody for listening. I hope you had a good time with Talk THUAS.